Hello everyone, Seraphin here, welcome back for more I'm sorry, I almost said Fire Emblem. I meant to say Pokemon Soul Silver. Holy smokes. It's been a day, guys. It's been a day. Anyway, moving on, we are going to tackle the Violet City Gym Leader today, that being Falkner with his burbs. His fearsome burbs. I'm actually going to go ahead and save real quick. What I probably will end up doing, and don't make this a habit, but I'll probably just reload my save if I lose to him, because I don't want to lose half my money. Not that I have a lot of money anyway, but I usually save before gym leaders anyway. So anyway, let's do this. I am Falkner. People say you can clip flying-type Pokemon's wings with a jolt of electricity. Well, you kinda can. Unless that flying Pokemon is also ground-type. And you're like, what? Flying ground? Well, Gligar would like to have a word with you. In fact, Gliscor, the thing that evolves into, is super wickedly cool. I love the gym leader theme in this game. Probably some of my favorite music from Pokemon in general is the freaking gym music in Gen 2. So here we have a level 9 Pidgey. We're going to lead off immediately with a Poison Sting, see if we can get an early poison on it. That would be wonderful. I'm not going to hold my breath, but you never know. Alright, nothing there. I'm actually going to leer it real quick, too, since I'm getting sanded up the wazoo already. And you generally... well, geez, I say you generally don't miss with status effect moves, but, well, you just saw it happen. This one hits a little harder than the last one I encountered. Go ahead and drop his defense a tad bit, see if we can poison him again. Here we go with the third sand attack from that stupid Pidgey. But we managed to land a hit anyway. And we poisoned him. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to see. I've already got one Leer out on him. Why don't we just keep trying to Poison Sting him? We get Stab on the Poison Sting, same type attack bonus, so it's a little bit stronger than Wrap. And Wrap, the periodic damage from Wrap does not appear to be doing a whole heck of a lot, so I'm probably going to need to switch out just because I can't take another hit and I can't hit him now. Thankfully, he is poisoned. What I think I'll just do is keep Ekans in and just keep healing him. That sounds like a halfway decent idea, because then ultimately the poison will kill him and I'll get full experience for Ekans. And I've got plenty of potions. I probably... that might not be a winning strategy, unfortunately, because he's going to be able to 3-hit kill me. I need to land one more hit on him, otherwise I'm going to be in trouble. But with the 5th sand attack coming out here, or was that the 4th one? I don't remember. Well, we land through anyway. I think this will kill him between that and the poison damage. Yep, down he goes. Perfect. That's a full 105 experience for Ekans. And one of Falkner's Pokemon down without too much trouble. Ooh, attack +2. Nice. And out comes his pride and joy, his Pidgeotto. This thing is going to wreck our day. Not only is this thing evolved, but now it's level 13. For some reason, I thought it was only level 9. It is clearly a lot higher than that. So we're going to swap out to... oh, dear. I don't know. Let's go with Spearow, I guess. I'm going to need to be careful because this thing is going to hit like an absolute truck at this stage in the game. And he's got Stab from Gust. Gust, however, is special, so it's not going to hit as hard as he would have hit with something like Quick Attack or Tackle. That being said, he is messing up one of my strongest Pokemon without much effort. Yeah, we were not ready for Falkner. That's all I'm doing with a Fury attack. So let's go ahead and drop a potion on... oh, geez, I don't know. Yeah, we'll drop one on Spearow to see if that makes a difference. I don't think it will, but you never know. I was hoping to be able to poison this sucker, but I don't think I'm ever going to have the opportunity to. That's going to hurt. Not as much as I thought it would, but... alright, let's try another Fury attack. Maybe I can get a lucky 5 hits off on him. Oh, okay. And I missed. Are you kidding me? Even with unreducible accuracy, I freaking missed. Alright, whatever. Let's try one more potion. I'm not used to having it be this difficult of a battle. I'm used to having it be, you know, reasonably well in hand because I've usually got a Mareep for this fight. Or something that can take a hit a little bit easier, like a Totodile. Let's try Fury Attack one more time. Oh, he knows Roost. Are you kidding me? Alright, this is going to be bad. I'm going to have to status drop the crap out of this thing. Yeah, we're just going to drop some Leers on him hardcore. If he's going to keep doing Roost like that, I'm just going to status him to Oblivion so I can make him a little easier to deal with. So Roost, if you haven't guessed, restores all of Pidgeotto, or not all of it, but half of his health. And also, Roost has the interesting ability of negating his flying type. Or rather, eliminating his flying type while it's in effect, or after you use it. So what that effectively means is he's not weak to anything that flying is weak to during the turn he uses Roost. So electricity would not be super effective against him. Ice would not be super effective against him, nor would rocks. And I sincerely doubt he's going to bother trying to Roost while he's at full health, so why don't we try knocking him down another peg here? I could be leering with Ekans, but I'm wary of Ekans' ability to survive even a single hit from him. There we go. We're doing quite a bit more damage now with Fury Attack. And if I can goad him into roosting again, that would be fantastic. I don't know if he will or not, but just in case, why don't we go ahead and drop another Leer on him? Nope, he used Gust. Never mind. Well, there goes my Spearow. He is down for the count. I can probably bring out Chikorita to do some growling and reduce his attack, along with reducing his defense. That would be ideal. However, it's not going to matter for his... I can just poison him with Poison Powder. Durr. Why didn't I think of that? So his defense is already down a considerable amount. We're going to poison... Are you kidding with this garbage with the missing? This is going to hurt. This is really going to hurt. Yep. Okay, thankfully Chikorita's got halfway decent defenses and can handle a hit from that. I'm just going to drop a Synthesis and heal up real quick. Thankfully I picked up Synthesis, otherwise this would have been really, really bad. He's going to keep Roost. Roost, thankfully, does not have that many power points. You've seen, I don't know if I've talked about power points, but every move in Pokemon can only be used a certain number of times. And as you'll be able to see here in a moment when I show you, you'll see here PP, that stands for power points. That's how many times you can use that move during battle before you can't use it anymore. So I think Roost only has 10 power points. So he can only do that 10 times. He's already done it at least 4, maybe even 5. I haven't really been keeping track all that well. We'll try a Razor Leaf, even though he resists it, because Razor Leaf's got a high critical hit chance. There's Roost again. He's wasting it when he's barely hurt. That's actually good. That will allow me to make him waste those even more as time goes on, and he's not going to be able to cure the poison. Whoa. Oh, right, I got 3 Leers off on him. I forgot about that. Okay, well, in that case, why don't I drop Ekans in real quick so I can get the Actually, I'm going to heal him first. Nope, can't run. Duh, that's not what I wanted to do anyway. I'm going to use my last potion on Ekans so he can survive a hit if he has to. But I'm going to drop him in so he gets the experience, and also so he will get a chance to drop Intimidate. Actually, I'm going to need to heal up with Chikorita here real quick. Unless he gusts me first. And oh, jeez. Okay, that was close. That was entirely too close. Alright, he's actually going to die from poison next turn. So I am going to drop in Ekans real quick, and that way Ekans will get battle experience for defeating Pidgeotto. Unless he roosts again. Let's see if he roosts again. I'm not sure if he's going to. No, he gusts, so as long as I survive the gust, we're good. Yep, I do. And that's going to be Pidgeotto dead from poison. There we go. We pulled it out, ladies and gentlemen, with the power of status effects and the power of reducing his defense to unthinkable levels. It's going to be level 7 for Ekans now from defeating Pidgeotto. Let's see how much more we get. I'm curious. That was a level 13 Pidgeotto. Jeez, that was almost a whole level for him. There we go. We pulled it out, ladies and gentlemen. We defeated Falkner with what was an abysmal team to be fighting him with. I'm actually kind of proud of that. I didn't think I'd pull it out. Anyway, we wasted all of our potions. That's fine. We didn't need them anyway. During the overworld stuff. For pity's sake, my dad's cherished bird Pokemon. we get a league badge, the Zephyr badge, which sounds awesome. So what do these badges do? Well, you heard me mention that you need all the badges to get to the Elite Four, and that is true. However, he's going to tell us something else right now. With that badge, Pokemon, including traded Pokemon, up to level 20 will obey you without question. So what can happen, sometimes, if you trade a Pokemon from somebody else, and it's a higher level than where you normally would be in your progression at that point in the game, they won't listen to you. It also enables you to use the hidden move Rock Smash anytime outside of battle. That's cool. So, basically, if you try to use a traded Pokemon that's too high level for you, it just won't listen to you. Sometimes it'll just do nothing. Sometimes it'll use the wrong move. Sometimes it'll, like, punch itself. I don't know. It's really weird. But gym badges prevent that from happening. And once you get all 8, effectively every Pokemon will listen to you. No problems. But you need to effectively beat the game before that'll happen. So, anyway, we also get TM51. And what is TM51? Well, it's Roost. We get the move that he was using on us. And that is actually a very common trend with gym leaders. They'll usually have a signature move that they'll teach to a lot of their Pokemon. And they'll also give you the TM for it once you defeat them. So now we have the ability to teach Roost to somebody. I could teach Roost to Spearow. I think it's generally only flying types can use it. I think that's actually the caveat at all. Not every flying type can learn it. I think, well, maybe they can. I don't know. Oh, Professor Elm's calling. What does he want? We've discovered something. I can't tell you the details, but I want you to carry that egg. My assistant's at the Pokemart in Violet City. Go meet him and pick it up. Yeah, I think I can handle that. Pokemart's right over here. I did get a bunch of money from beating Falkner, so I can actually buy some more potions if I need some. That would be him, this guy here, this delivery man, I think. Seraph, is it? I have a package for you from your mom. Oh. Oh, that's right. When Mom buys you stuff, she doesn't call you anymore like she used to in old games. She just sends these couriers to the Pokemart. So, yeah, let's see what she got me. A super potion. Well, that might have come in handy. No, probably not. We look forward to your next visit. This is the aid right here from Professor Elm. I want you to take care of the egg. Yeah, okay, fine, I'll do it. So we get that egg back that Mr. Pokemon gave us. Can't think of anyone more suited than Seraph. Oh, how generous. Pokemon will hatch from it only when you keep it in your party. Please take care of it. Alright, bye. So we get that egg back, and actually it now occupies a slot in our party, so it's one less Pokemon we get to use, but thankfully our party is not very full as it is anyway, so we got plenty of room. And what does this egg do? It does absolutely nothing. That being said, the more we keep it in our party and the more we walk around with it, it will hatch eventually. And that is the case for any Pokemon that you breed yourself or one that you are given. They initially come in eggs, and you need to walk around with them to hatch them. There are methods by which you can increase the rate of them hatching. For example, if you had a Pokemon in your party with the move Flame Body, or it's something else too, Magma Armor. Either Flame Body or Magma Armor. If a Pokemon has that ability in your party, the egg will hatch twice as quick. Because it's like incubating it, which is actually kind of a cool idea. I'm going to buy a couple of potions, I think. We'll just buy like 3. That's enough. Just for wandering around. I don't really need any of these Burn, Heal, Ice Heal, any of that nonsense, so we don't need to bother with any of that stuff. And I don't really have anything to sell, so that's that for the Pokemon Mart trip. So yeah, if you walk into Pokemon Mart and you see that guy in red, that means your mom bought you something. And who's this? Huh. I love this music, by the way. Please do take care of it. Okay, thank you, random geisha lady. Bye. So who the heck was that? That was one of the kimono girls. And there are... They've had a very minor role in the original Gold and Silver, but they've actually become much more of an actual, like, story plot point in the remakes for some reason. Which is kind of cool, but it's kind of an afterthought, ultimately, when you think about it. But anyway, that was one of the 5 kimono girls. We will see the other 4 of them throughout the game at various major plot points, I suppose. But we just defeated our first gym, so I guess that was a major enough point to warrant them sending one of them at us. We are going to go ahead and drop this Wooper in the PC. I don't think this has a very good nature. And honestly, I think I want to do some more research on what kind of stats are good for this thing before I bother to take the time to train it. Because I confess, I really don't know much about Wooper and Quagsire. I know Quagsire has an ability that it can gain called Unaware, which basically ignores all of your opponent's stat changes. So, like, if they increase their attack or increase their defense, Quagsire's like, huh? And doesn't care, and it doesn't actually affect it, which is really cool. But I don't know if that really warrants, you know, all the other fun stuff. Anyway, what's this over here, you might be asking? Who's this chump? That's the photographer guy. I don't like him. There's this random dude named Cameron the photographer. I think this is him right here. No, maybe not. He looks like that, though. He has that character sprite. And Cameron the photographer likes to meet you in random places and take pictures for you. And it's a complete and total waste of time. Because, why should I bother? Here we are. This is the Ruins of Alph. This is kind of like a little side-tracking adventure kind of deal. There's not really anything to do here. Not yet, anyway. That will change later on. Ruins of Alph. So this is like some ancient ruins that nobody really knows where they came from kind of deal. There's a trainer back there that we can't actually get to yet. Very ominous, spoopy music in here too, by the way. There is some water that we could potentially ride on if we had the ability to do that yet, but we don't. And there is some rocks that can be smashed, but we don't have that ability just yet. I think we get... Do we get that up here? Let me look real quick. I'm actually curious. Strange tree in the road. What strange tree might you be talking about? Well, why don't we go take a look, because it's right up here. So this is where... Violet City's right over to that direction where we would have come from if we'd gone out that door. And we normally would be able to go this way, but there's this dumb little dancing tree in the way that's blocking the path, and we can't get through it. Well, yes, of course I've had a problem with boulders blocking my way. Why wouldn't I have? HM6. So, HMs are similar to technical machines, or TMs, but hidden machines, or HMs as they're called, can be used multiple times. They never go away. And this one contains Rock Smash. So we can teach Rock Smash to anybody we want. And now that we have the Violet City Gym Badge, we can actually use it outside of combat. Problem with HM moves is, while they can be taught to any number of Pokemon any number of times, the Pokemon cannot forget the HM move by overriding with another move. So the only way to get rid of an HM move is by visiting someone called the Move Deleter. Problem is, we don't get access to the Move Deleter until very, very late in the game. So if you're going to teach someone an HM move, make sure you're okay with them having it for a good long while. In fact, it is very common in these games to have a designated Pokemon that knows primarily nothing but HM moves. They're kind of referred to as like HM servants kind of a situation. So you only have them in your party for all their HM capabilities. Obviously, it's only usable or only useful during actual gameplay and not like competitive or anything, because most HM moves are bad. Surf's not. Surf's a very good HM move, but you'll see none of my current party is capable of even learning Rock Smash. I bet you Wooper can, though. And Wooper actually learns a lot of other HM moves, too. So Wooper / Quagsire is actually a very, very good HM servant in that regard. Let's go ahead and... There's nothing in here. Oh, duh, because we gotta go this way. And then through that one and into this chamber right here. Well, what the heck is in this chamber, you might be asking? We are reconstructing ancient Pokemon stone panels. You can rotate stone panel pieces by touching them for a short time. So they're exploring these ruins and just letting random people mess with these tablet construction situations. I think I can use my... Yeah, I can use touchscreen for this, it looks like. Can I rotate them? Yes, I can. There we go. There we go, that's what I want. This is an incredibly simple little puzzle. Back in the day, on the original Gold and Silver, you had to actually put together the entire puzzle from scratch. Like, all the pieces were on the outside, and you had to do it all from nothing. This one, they obviously put most of it together for you already. Might not be the case for some of the other... There's actually 4 puzzles total. This is just the first one, the most basic one. And you see it's a Kabuto, which is a fossil Pokemon. Imagine that. And we finish the puzzle, and the floor gives out, and we drop down into the actual ruins of Alph themselves. And there's this silly dude up here. Did you just fall down? Why, yes I did. I hurt myself. Thanks for asking if I needed help, you jerk. You solved the stone puzzle. We've all of us scientists been working on it for ages, but a 10-year-old boy came and did it in 5 seconds. You have some talent for archaeology. Are you kidding me? So he's giving us the unknown report. It records unknown as you capture them. And what the heck is an unknown, you might be asking? Well, an unknown is a really weird type of Pokemon, and there are 28 different variants of it. And why are there 28 variants? Well, there's one for every letter of the American alphabet, so 26, and there's also an exclamation mark and a question mark. So a total of 28. Catching all 28 is a chore. There's an H. That's an H unknown. So I think when you first access the ruins, there's only certain letters that are available to encounter. I'm not going to bother with these things right now because I don't want to. We'll come back some other time and do some unknown hunting maybe. But depending on how many puzzles you solve in these ruins, the different letters of unknown will be unlocked and available to catch. But that's an adventure for another day. So that being said, we took down the Violet City Gym Leader. That was a big accomplishment for me, especially considering how clutch that battle was for a little bit. But it was fun. I enjoyed it. So we'll continue on south toward Azalea Town and Union Cave in the next episode. So thank you all for joining me up to this point. Really do appreciate it. We'll head back down there next time. So until then, this has been Seraphin. Stay classy, internets.